Now here's the tail of the tape for Judah against Matthysse. You see the 5-year age advantage for the Argentine fighter.
Fighting out of the blue corner, wearing silver with black, official weight 140 pounds. His professional record, a perfect one. 27 victories without a defeat. 25 KOs from Trelew, Chubut, Argentina, the undefeated Lucas Matthysse. And fighting out of the red corner, wearing blue with silver, officially weighing in at 139 pounds. His professional record, 39 victories, including 27 knockouts with 6 defeats. From Brooklyn, New York, the former undefeated junior welterweight world champion and former undisputed welterweight champion of the world, Zab Super Judah.
Lucas, let me have him for a second. Zab, anything from here down is going to be considered low. All right, touch him up. Touch him up. Let's go.
A dozen times in his career that Zab Judah's been in tip-top shape. As Roy Jones mentioned, he seems to be in tip-top like $1 million because if he can, there may be
yesterday at the meeting to show us his Bernard Hopkins belly. Don't know if he is right there with the awkwardness of the way he threw that punch and the way his feet were an earlier middle round knockout tonight. The feeling is at some point Matthysse will make a mistake.
Already, he's starting out smartly by using his jab.
Now Judah begins to work upstairs with the jab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jabs. Hard right hand hook inside by Judah. Straight left hand lands for Zab Judah.
Break. Stop punching, stop punching, stop punching.
Power like Corey Spence.
He told us in the fighter meeting yesterday he trained 2 weeks for the
Been a beautiful fight for Zab's situation. He has to stay patient for 5. In Mathisse's case, he needs to hurry up and try to put his right hand on Zab and try to change the way this fight is.
You know, both guys are doing certain things well, as you point out, Roy, I think, but from Zab in particular, he can counter. Because although he's throwing that jab and an occasional shot like that,
9 pounds, maybe 10. And Matthysse is a power puncher, so if he goes in and attacks Matthysse right now, he gives him the best possible chance of landing that big.
So you're saying wait a few more rounds?
He has to. The kid hasn't been going more of those of his career, so why go out there and give him his advantage? He's best inside the 4 rounds. Don't go out there on you.
Mathisse's side feels that if Zab goes past, he starts to fade.
Well, I understand that, but as we all know, experience is a big thing rounds. Zab does.
Zab wear down after 4 rounds now, as has been the case sometimes. You made a great point, Roy. Early in the round, we started to hear some fans expressing discontent.
They also don't have a clue that he has a 98% knockout ratio.
There's the discontent again. And I'm not really sure what that's about because they're both working pretty hard.
Patience, just the patience I wanted. Keep it up. Very good work, Lucas. Keep a jab. And hit him in the arms.
20-18, Zab Judah. Jim, if patience wins your fights, Lucas Mathisse's fight interesting. On the other hand, Matthysse using his patience.
Hit him wherever. It seems as though it's to confuse Judah. The strategy was for Matthysse not to go out and start winging shots early.
California to prepare for the fight. Matthysse, awestruck, said, nobody works like Martinez. It's unreal. You could have level training camp before with a championship level fighter.
No, you stand away from from Zab's straight left hand and Zab's left uppercut, which are his best things. He's wearing him down with work this time, but that's what he's trying.
27 fights, Matthysse has been past the 4th round once, a 10-round fight. But 26 of those fights are 4 rounds or less.
4 rounds if they don't start fighting a little more. Like that.
Body shot to say, okay, you landed something. There's another one.
You don't give me water.
It's an exceptional round. Exceptional round. Be careful. He got you with that uppercut.
Here you see Zab step back off of the left hook lead by Matthysse with a beautiful left uppercut right on the chin. At the end of the round, you see them exchange, and there's a bad hit, but that may have caused the cut.
Harold Letterman gave the 3rd round. to Matthysse. So I'm guessing Zab felt the butt was intentional. And that was the reason for his fit of peak at the end of the round.
Yes, I do. He seems like he's doing most of the punching now, and he's beginning to believe that next level fighter.
He's more fluid. He's not nearly as stiff as he was in the first round.
So that's what may come into play here, but we'll see.
And now it's clear that blood is beginning to trickle from the cut.
Judah has to keep with his jab and quit letting Matthysse lead with all the punches, because if he continues, Matthysse is fighting a very smart fight here for a guy who doesn't have much experience against top
play that Judah landed in the last round. He landed that punch twice against Miguel Cotto in Madison Square Garden.
Zab there is starting to actually land the jab when he's up and lands it.
Take a little sip. Hey. Hey, you doing great.
Very interesting in the corner just now. He said, I want you to, and Zab's going to have to steal the fight.
Very telling. To keep his fighter focused and concentrated.
And maybe they see, Roy, what is it that's already making them think a little differently?
It's his boxing ability, big punches with it, because then you make yourself susceptible to the big shot. And Matthysse definitely is still a very powerful puncher. He's a bigger fighter.
Zab back out rather than to trade with Matthysse. He's made that choice a couple of times here in this game.
Good shot.
Now Judah suddenly opens up and throws two good left crosses in a row.
Gotta be careful though, don't run down.
Between an all-passing team and an all-running team. Matthysse has the ground.
Mr. Devil, he would pick up the pace. I mean, sometimes you're waiting for the pass. He's just not getting busy. It's really amazing. On the other hand, Lucas Matthysse won round
in his boxing life. So, 25 rounds in 3.
What Zab still has not, that we're snapping Mathisse's head, a larger strategy.
And that's allowed him to land the better punches in the combinations.
I think the key to winning is fast and straight and good. Matthysse isn't quick enough to counter it. Zab should keep throwing the jab. Good body shot by Matthysse.
I'm going for it.
Yeah.
Like he's about to open up on Matthysse. Going for it, I guess.
Zab is busy. It's a beautiful thing.
Oh,
just like that.
Quick right hook by Judah at the same.
¿Cómo estás?
Good. How you doing? Good.
1, 2, 3. And this step around. That's what you watch. He just get them points in.
35. So Matthysse is throwing more, particularly throwing to the body.
Armando Santa Cruz against Santa Cruz and when he's at his best, which is to kind of create those on his way to going for it.
Break, don't punch.
Zab Judah to land a little more and keep Matthysse off it.
Makes the guy show what he's going to do every time he starts up that jab right there.
Absolutely right. Best Matthysse. Right hand on the chin. Not full extension.
And his patience and his discipline is very good here, because usually at this point he would get reckless in a fight.
And proper respect for Matthyse's 25 knockouts, and Zab has not always been that smart.
Good jab.
That's the way to win the fight.
Most definitely. And both of these guys showing very superb condition.
Rounds in Mathisse's corner. He complained to his trainer about cramps in his legs. Two excellent left hands in the round.
Break, no punches.
Lloyd, you ever have an opponent?
Yeah, the last one, as a matter of fact.
Break, don't punch.
Timothy Bradley moved up to welterweight, looked less than spectacular beating Abreu. Down, he's looked good recently against the right opponents. And here Zab is winning and looking better as the fight
Samir
goes.
Khan has gone into the wild card gym and been trained by Fred. Harold, how do you have it coming to the ninth?
5 rounds to 3, 77. 70. I would have been happy if he didn't stick out his tongue so much. Does that constantly. Punch when he rolls the right shoulder in. Every single time. But be as it may, Zab Judah
almost every round. And you guys keep talking about the right jab. He was pumping it out.
And he has to keep pumping it out here to keep it safe.
Hand speed that Zab Judah has. If you're willing and assertive enough to keep throwing, it would have to be somebody with equal hand speed and the possibility of countering.
punch, don't punch, don't
But
punch.
it's starting to land with a little bit more regularity now, and that's not a good thing.
Rise in the sport in the last couple of years, coming from more or less nowhere to become the middleweight
He's already.
again.
He's already. But then keep by. I want your hands up. He's trying to catch.
Corner kill carefully. They'll tell you Judah has nothing left. Truth is, both fighters have something left.
Break, don't
For
punch.
Judah, if he wins, according to main event's promoter, Kathy Duva would be
a rugged, determined fighter who beat the hell out of Kendall Holt. The question is how much Kendall Holt lost. And in terms of talent, it's a mismatch.
hard right hand by Matthysse. Zab Judah goes down.
4, 5.
Gonna try to fight his way through this.
Judah's very dangerous here.
Matthysse start throwing too many punches and come at him too much. You can't let that happen.
He's
Because now-
allowing Matthysse to throw his right hand with impunity. And there's a big left hook.
very quickly here.
We got 1 minute left in the 10th.
A good shot, good uppercut.
Don't punch,
Yeah,
don't
he
punch.
right through him, but he got to still touch him and make him respect him like that. And he got to get out after he throws him. He can't throw him and stay up.
Matthysse takes Zab Judah's punch better than vice versa.
Yes. But Zab got to quit letting him like right there. He should have punched first. He doesn't have too much confidence coming forward.
Another knockdown would be, and either thing could happen, but the bell
For one, can I tell you, let me for one? Give me this water. Now look, you still doing good. You listen, he gonna listen.
So much regularity and confidence. They lands the overhand right down the side of Zab's left glove. But Zab was letting him come in too freely, and he finally landed the shot he's been trying to land on.
suddenly in a darkened room.
Zab's coming in too. This is a fight he has not dominated against an opponent.
He let Matthysse attack first. He's gonna get caught just like he's doing now.
Right now, Zab's weariness is the product of all those body shots in the first 8 rounds.
A lot
It's
of-
spectacular to go to the rib cage, but it's more like
And this is what Zab has to do to keep Matthysse from punching.
down goes Judah.
That was a push.
And this is going to be called. Right hand. Another one.
The same thing, the same thing.
Esperando muerto en el
He's already
He's
nice.
coming in. He partially lands a straight right hand there, followed by a hook to the top of, or the back of Zab's head, but then he pushes him down.
What Matthysse is doing. And as a result, even now, how does he go first when he can't make the
And
offense?
that might have ended the fight.
No punching, no
Just to
punching.
make it
So
clear,
far.
than he did in the 10th and the 11th.
Then he's been having.
Right here, you can't let Matthysse get off first.
Looks calm and collected. 5, a career which is foundered in recent years, fighting against a guy who keeps producing surprises and stars.
And
Punching through the guard of Judah to hurt him. Took control late, but handed to Zab. He hit canvas and is fighting back hard here in the round.
Zab was outboxing him there for a while, but rallied. Who will make this point down the stretch? And the round is over. What a battle. One official knockdown in the fight. It was in the 10th round when Matthysse.
Zab Super Judah.
Well, you may have heard somebody in the background before Michael Buffer announced the scores. We heard somebody yelling majority draw, majority draw.